might need to get the stream key. The fuck? Show stream key. Yes, I understand. Copy. Yeah, you couldn't because you've got the wrong stream key. Let's try that again. Hey everybody, Panther0822. I really apologize for the lateness. I'm going to give it a few minutes. I had meant to start, honestly, about almost 30 minutes ago. Well, not playing at least. I wanted to be in at about 7:45, get people about 15 some odd minutes, and then I was going to give another few minutes after that in order for people to kind of jump in and whatnot. So really sorry about that. The wife asked me to bring her a fan that was on her desk because where she's working is really bloody hot, and I walked there opposed to drive. I probably should have just drove, even though it's easy walking distance. And in the process, our little Palm, Gabby, and I were she was not behaving. So unfortunately, she ended up triggering my MS, and I feel hot as hell. And unfortunately, one of the factors when it comes to MS is heat and cold. If you turn the fuck on. Sorry. It's one part of the one part of my MS is I really just don't have a tolerance or patience for certain things. It's like when I tell something to do something, it better fucking do it, or I get really pissed very quickly. Although that's not anything new as far as my behavior goes, but I used to have far more tolerance for it. Nowadays, I just don't. Okay, so either you powered off or you had some fucking updates. So which one was it? Was it both? I apologize. I brought my laptop upstairs. The main reason I brought my laptop upstairs is so that basically so I can make sure that the stream is good and behaving for you guys. And then the other reason is so that I can try and keep an eye on the chat. Well, as much as I can at least. I am not the best at watching the chat while I'm streaming or recording. Well, recording's different than streaming. When I'm streaming, I'm horrendous at looking at the chat. So I'm really sorry if it takes me forever to get to you. Just be patient with me. I will look over. I will respond at some point. So. Channel. Well, on the upside, it is showing that I'm live, which makes me happy. So, theater mode, full screen mode. Does theater mode still allow me chat? Theater mode still allows me chat. Fantastic. All right. Thank you, you fucking notification, for getting in my goddamn way. What the fuck are you doing? I did not tell you to open the fucking mail. All right. I on my laptop, I have it in theater mode, which allows me to see the stream and allows me to see the chat at the same time, which is really great. The only downside is because of the way that fucking Windows works, especially with Windows 10, all of your damn notifications are on that lower right-hand side, and that's where the chat is, or at least that's where I type for the chat, and so I'm typing, and all of a sudden I can't see anything, and then I click on the damn thing to close it out because I know I hit the damn X, and it like launches whatever the fuck it is, and it's annoying as hell. So I apologize. This is probably going to be a hell of a lot more angrier stream than I really intended. I meant to be level and calm-headed and relaxed because that's the way I was, and then I went and did the thing for the wife, which made me late for the stream, which stresses me out, which triggers the MS. And then the heat didn't help much. And then I love my little palm Gabs, but she is annoying as hell on a walk. She has a very bad tendency to not listen, very bad tendency to pull. We're trying to get her to stop, and she's getting better, but she's still annoying as hell. And that just frustrated me even further. And it just, by the time I got home, I'm hot, I'm angry because of the MS, and I'm trying to do shit because I'm stressed because I'm late. And I've wasted enough fucking time on this. So, I apologize. I'm going to try and cool down and be a lot more level-headed. But I want to give a fair warning that right now, because of my MS and because of the way things work, it may not be the most level-headed stream. So I'm going to apologize for that right now. All right. If you're here, throw something in the chat for me. Let me know that you're here. Like I said, I try and keep an eye on the chat while I'm playing, but I'm not the best at it. So I'm really sorry. Again, put something in the chat, and I will eventually get to it. So if you're trying to tell me that either the audio's too loud or too quiet or something like that, or my volume's too loud over something, put it in there and I will get it. And once I see it, I will adjust it. And then I'll put something in the chat asking if that's better, because I'll flip back and do something. So just so that you know, I will respond to it. I will fix it if you let me know about it. Just give me time. Okay. All right. I've wasted enough time. No, I do not want that. Dragon Age. Okay, so I did my stream yesterday, and I uploaded the video from yesterday. We finally defeated Jarvia. Well, I did it. The wife did, because I ended up getting triggered, and to the point where I slammed on my desk, and she got worried about me, and asked if there was anything that she could do. And so I said, hey, if you want to come up and play for me for a little bit, let me de-stress a bit, let me refocus, that would be appreciated. And so she came up and she played a little bit for me, letting me chill out and breathe, which is really what I needed. And yeah, so that's kind of pretty much where we're at the moment. We are in Ozamar. We sided, or I sided more specifically, but we sided with Harrimont so that because we don't want our brother Balin to take the throne, because that would be bad. So that's kind of where we're at. At this point, I need to go into the deep roads because I need to find Branca. Is the particular character I need to find. And at this point, we're going to gain another party member, and he's going to travel with us after this point, and that is Ogren. I like Ogren. Ogren's actually a pretty cool character, and I might change him out for Alistair because I don't need I don't need like 3 bashers in the group. I really don't. Although there are situations where 3 bashers are just a good idea. But at the moment, I'm going to change him out for Alistair. So if you're wondering why I'm not going to be using Alistair in this particular round, that's why. I know I'm rambling a lot. I apologize. Unfortunately, with the MS, once it triggers and I get frustrated and whatnot, I tend to ramble, and I tend to get a little bit unfocused. So I'm actually trying to get refocused and calm down, so that I'm not as angry or frustrated as I was, and it is helping. Go back through, watch the other watch the other episodes, so that you guys can get caught up, and yeah. All right, I rambled enough. I fucked around enough. By the way, for those of you who are watching me, who are kids, here's what I'm going to tell you right now. I'm an adult. I swear. Get over it. If you're an adult and you're watching this and you find offensive what I just said, I'm going to tell you the same thing. Get over it. So, and I know at the beginning of the stream that's probably not the best thing to say, so I will moderately apologize for that, but I am who I am, and I'm not going to change that. I will try and moderate certain behaviors. That being said, I'm an adult, I swear. And that's the way things go. So, alright, I've rambled and bitched enough and complained, so let's get back into it. I gotta be really honest, I'm probably not gonna have much of a commentary as far as this particular thing goes. Mainly because, again, when I'm frustrated, I tend to get hyper-focused on certain things, so I'm probably just gonna be really hyper-focused on the game, and probably not so much on commentary, so I'm gonna apologize for that now, when I'm not in kind of the mind frame that I am now, when I'm actually cool and level-headed, I'm a lot better at my commentary, and kind of my thoughts. But this one, I may not be. It may be just kind of on the quiet side. So I'm going to apologize for that now. I try and actually have some commentary and some thoughts for you guys, but...
The deep roads are home to the Darkspawn now. Oddly, they're supposed to be safer to travel during the flight.
Alistair's great. I like him a lot. He's got a lot of great stuff.
Stranger, have you seen a Grey Warden hereabouts? I've been privy to the rumor that he, or was that she? You understand this was many mugs ago. Was searching for Branca on Lord Harrimon's own command.
Let's see here. I'm gonna go with option 3, just because I feel like it, and I'm kind of curious as far as what he'll say. I know what he says if I'm a female character. I don't know what he says when I'm a male character, so this is kind of interesting for me.
Stout and muscular, fair of face, but with a strong jaw and a bold nose, surrounded by a great glowing nimbus. If she's a woman, she might be more slight, but her eyes will shine with the light of purity, and her large but chaste bosom will heave magnificently. I've been looking for hours, but I haven't seen anyone who looks like that. Very frustrating.
Well, fear not, Yes, I am the person you're looking for. Alright, let's see here. Alright, we're gonna go with option 1.
Well, if you're the best they got, then standards must have fallen way down. But I suppose that would account for that pack of surfacers you got with you. Say, could I ask you a favor?
Depends on what that favor is. We're gonna option 4.
Aye, that blowhard Loylanar. And if you asked him, all he probably said is, "Oh, that Ogren, he pisses ale and kills little boys who looked at him wrong." And that's mostly true. But the part they never say is how I'm the only one still trying to save our only paragon. And if you're looking for Branca, I'm the only one who knows what she was looking for, which might be pretty sodding helpful in finding her.
I'd have to agree with that. Okay.
I know what Branca wanted and how she was looking. You, I assume, know whatever Harrowmont's men have dug up on where exactly she disappeared. If we pool our knowledge, we stand a chance of finding Branca. Otherwise, good sodding luck.
Well, it sounds like we've got an accord then. Alright. Sorry, adjusting the mic a little bit. Alright, nothing in the chat. Too bad. Kind of makes me a little sad, but that's alright. Sounds like a deal.
You should know that Branca was looking for the Anvil of the Void, the secret to building golems, which was lost centuries ago. The smith Caradon built it, and with it, Orzammar had 100 years of peace, while it was protected by the golems forged on the anvil. As far as anyone knows, the anvil was built in the old Orton Tig. Branca planned to start looking there, if she could ever find it. All she knew was that it was past Caradon's cross. No one's seen that Tig for 500 years.
Alright, so let's get going. Not really in the mid wasting of time.
Great. Once we're there, I should be able to pick up Branca's trail, no trouble. Lead on.
Alright. Well, like I said, I'm going to drop Alistair out.
Oh, blast it.
Do that. Okay, finally actually got enough experience to level. Let's see. I'm going to focus a little bit on health and dex. Yeah, I'm going to focus a little bit on health and dex. So we're going to up that by 2. We're going to up dex by 1. And got 1 point. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one. Mainly because I want to be able to detect creatures or things that are equal level or lower than I am, because that's honestly just a good idea. So that's fine there. Yeah. Let's see here, passive or active? It's an active ability. That one's passive. That one's active. What's this? What's the passive one? Tool weapon expert. I'm gonna go with that. Alright, what do you require? You require master combat training and a dex of 36. Okay. Most of these higher ones, most of these final ones usually require usually a dex or a strength at 36. It's kind of the norm for most of these higher end ones. So don't really have a cartridge. I don't really care about this. Okay. Expertise. We've got 3 levels of that. For some reason, you still can't take shit. Okay. Oh, I want to save here. This is gonna be a bit of a long stream, just so that you guys know. The goal is to at least get to the point where we find Branca. I don't know if I'll push past that point. I'm not entirely positive. We'll kind of see how I feel and kind of see where we're at as far as like stream time goes and whatnot. But that's the goal. The goal is to at least find her. And hopefully in the next 2-3 hours we can do that. Or we should be able to. So.
I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesha's permission.
Open your eyes, man! This Grey Warden is on a quest to find your paragon! Do I have to take your stinking head off?
We're gonna go with option 1.
Ogren could have been Adesha for House Branca. I suppose he's the next best thing in both skill and arrogance. You may pass. I'd offer more assistance, but my command post is here. All of Orzammar relies on us to hold this line.
Alright. I mean, looks like you still want this.
Best of luck with your quest, Warden. Orzammar needs a paragon now more than ever.
Harrigan's Cross. I can't believe Harrowmont actually tracked this place down. This used to be one of the biggest crossroads in the old Empire. You could get anywhere from here, including Orton Tig. Aye, Branca dug up some maps of the ancient Empire. It's a little tough to tell with so much of it collapsed now. But near as I can figure, we're on the right path to Orton Tig.
Alright, let's go.
I've been waiting for someone to say that for 2 sodding years.
Alright, guys. Give me a minute. I'm gonna take off my headphones. I'm gonna listen. I actually meant to actually listen to my computer, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm actually quite happy with that. That actually is really, really solid. Okay. Save. I'm really not. I don't like repeating scenes if at all possible.
Well, look what we have here. A couple of Harriman's little lackeys. Let's show him who's king.
What's on your mind?
Not a goddamn thing.
It is no trouble.
What I want was that. I'm usually a fan of save and save often.
Sure. Why not?
Pardon?
Oh, I'd give you a roll. Why not?
A roll?
Aye, anytime. Preferably in the dark.
I suppose I should be flattered.
I'm not sure I have the equipment for that, but sure, whatever gets you working.
Actually, I've got a gift for him. Where is it? Jason Second Mead. Yeah, I was going the long way. That's alright. Jason Second Mead goes to him.
By my ancestors, this is a wonderful gift!
I do not have any other gifts at the moment. Okay.
Yes.
The fuck was that? She's what, fucking stunned? A very good example of how the game will fuck you over in a very fast second. You're at 90% health. You're fucking dead! Sorry for headphone users. That was horseshit. I was at 80% health and all of a sudden I was fucking dead. I was like, what the fuck hit me for all of my health? What the fuck was that?
Ah, win. Care to partake of Ogren's fine homebrew? It's the drink of the gods.
Ale, is it? And I hope it's brewed hygienically?
Of course. I may not know clean from a beggar's ass when it comes to most things, but I don't mess around with my ale.
Very well, let's have a taste.
Well, what do you think?
Very nice.
Ah, you like it? Well, I never...
Attractive amber color, nutty flavor, slightly sweet, just a hint of toastiness. There's some spice to it I'm finding hard to place.
Yes?
Is it cloves?
Cloves! Ha ha! By the stone, you're a lady after my own heart. If I weren't buckled in this armor, I'd take you around the corner and, well, you know...
Give me more ale?
Sure, we'll go with that. Sorry, I'm not a fan of being fucked over. I'm not a fan of... You're doing fantastic in a battle. You're at 90% health. Oh, you're fucking dead. I'm just...
Yes.
I'm not a fan of that. And there's not a lot of instances in this game where that happens. But There are a few, and when it does happen, it's annoying as hell. Because it's like, what the fuck hit me for this shit? I mean, what the hell? So.
These are fine.
You should run while you can.
God, damn mouse!
Let's end this.
I apologize. One of my other frustrations with this game, even though I love it to death, is that the mouse. I don't know how well you guys can see this, but the mouse color in this game is almost the same damn color as the background. I mean, it's really fucking hard to see. I wish they had gone with a color that stands out, something that is going to catch your eye, something that, I mean, you can do a color that blends in with the game and stands out so that it's easy to find. It is possible, unless you're just being a fucking lazy programmer and you're being a dick, in which case then it's a problem. Alright. Yeah, save. Sorry, I know that I harp on programmers a lot. Just to be really fair, programmers have a tough job. They really do. Because programming's a bitch. But this, for those of you who don't know, I spent a year and a half in college doing, the emphasis was computer science, with a focus in two different areas. The two different areas was networking and the other area was programming. So I've spent some time doing C, C++, ASP.NET, PHP, Java. So I mean, I've spent time actually learning these languages. So I actually am aware of how to program. I'm also aware that if you're being lazy in your code, it shows. And I don't know if this was just a laziness or if they thought it was just a good idea to keep the mouse color kind of the same general color as far as kind of the game goes and whatnot. But in this particular instance, it's just fucking annoying. You know what? I'm gonna try something here. I think I've already looked for this before, but I don't remember. I thought I had looked at this before and it wasn't there. Trying to actually take
You should run while you can.
Very well. You'll be done.
That was not the most graceful of wins.
Very well. One fucking dude that I haven't killed. And either A, I'm missing where the fuck he is, or he's over in an area that is like across a goddamn bridge. But because of that, It is some kind of trap. Is that a trap? It is some kind of trap. As you
did my other 3 characters die? See if I can set an option. Fucking pissed, by the way. I'm getting really annoyed because I've been replaying the same goddamn section multiple times because I'm fucking dying. Or, again, either A, I'm not paying close enough attention to my other character's health, or they're at 90% of their life and then they're fucking dead and there's no fucking reason for it. Other than the game is being fucking cheap and annoying as hell, which honestly, it's been kind of that way since I've been fighting Jarvia. The Battle of Jarvia is a fucking bitch. For those of you who have not ever played Dragon Age Origins more specifically, the fight with Jarvia is fucking hell because the game is cheap as hell. It is one of those battles that you're gonna do and you're gonna go, this is unnecessarily difficult. And right now, this particular section is turning into a unnecessarily difficult fuck you section, and it's pissing me off. Okay, so selecting party members is F keys. Fucking cheap and owning us because all of a sudden our characters are at 90% health and then they're dead because, oh, the game feels like fucking me over. Let's get back to it.
Here comes trouble!
out of combat mode. If it doesn't, I do know a way. It's annoying to have to do it, but it is a way to get out of combat mode. And that is basically to retreat, basically pull out of where you're at and get far enough away, because if you get far enough away, it'll take you out of combat mode. Because at the moment, I want to fucking save before I go. Here we go. Now we're out of combat. Before I do that next little section where I got fucking owned, now that we saved, let's let the game fuck us over again.
It is some kind of...
Alright, well I figure out why I got fucking owned. It's because I got fucking flanked. That's why. Okay.
You should run while you can.
What's on your mind?
Not a damn thing, Gwen.
It is no trouble.
You're trying to fucking move the bodies of disabled traps, not...
As you say.
Now that I'm not outflanked and getting fucking owned. Fine. Jack. I hate shriekers. Shriekers fucking suck. I hate shriekers because they hit hard and they are difficult to kill. Especially when you get later in the game, they become a royal pain in the fucking ass.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
It's unlikely that you actually can, but sure, why the fuck
Your
not?
wish? On my way.
Yep, that's what I fucking thought.
It will be done.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
No, you can't. You couldn't do the last one. Why the fuck would you be able to do this one? Let's see if that's actually better than
It will be done.
Ogre's got anything worth it. Listen, okay. Sales here. fucking loot the damn body.
Yes.
Insufficient skills. I'm not gonna bother.
Yes.
Let's consider. Let's see if we can put ourselves in another fucking circle, or we need to come over here. One right direction. I just need to make a slight course correction. Backtrack. Oh, if we did though. No, we did not backtrack. We were going the right direction. We are gonna save though, because I'm really just not in the mood. I'm sorry, guys. I'm normally I'm normally a lot more even keel when I do my streams. But I ended up getting triggered, and unfortunately, when I end up getting triggered, I get angry, and I stay angry for a long time actually. Gaps. Trying to help your papa feel better. Were you telling me you need something? You probably need something. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take my little girl. my little girl here, Gabs. This is Gabby. She's jumping on my leg and she's panting pretty heavy, so that usually means she needs to use the restroom. So, I'm gonna pause here for a minute. I'm gonna let her out. That'll give me a chance to get some air and breathe a little bit. So hopefully when I come back, I'll be a little more even keel, and this will be a lot more smooth. So, I'm gonna throw something here in the chat. All right, so I threw something in the chat. Gabby is actually my wife's emotional support dog, but she does actually... Gabby is actually really good at knowing when I'm having issues too. She's better at knowing her mom, but she knows me well enough. So, because there are times where she will jump up on me, and she won't need out, but she's jumping up on me because she's sensing my emotional state and is going popping needs. So, I will be right back. I will try to make this as quick as possible, so I will thank you very much in advance for your patience, and I will be back. So, I am gonna do something. All right, I killed my video feed because I don't think you guys want to watch a little blank empty box. A pause screen is infinitely. So if you need to use the restroom real quick, grab some popcorn, do whatever it is that you would need to help take a break as well, and I will be back. We need out. Yeah, we need out. Just in case your mama calls. It's not your mama's fault, but I do tend to get very, very annoyed when All right, sit. Sit. Good girl. Go. Be free. All right, guys, I'm back. I gotta be honest, I'm not actually gonna turn. Well, actually, yeah, I'll turn the cam back on. There you go. Hi, I'm back. Okay. I apologize. I'm gonna eat on camera, so mainly because I think the food will probably help even me out a little bit. No gaps. I'm not going to share with you. I grabbed some cheese and I grabbed some strawberries. So hopefully between the two and the water, it should hopefully even my temperament out. At least I'm hoping. Pretty positively safe, but just a bit interesting. Begging for my food, or are you trying to help your papa feel better? I think you're begging for my food.
Bleeding badly. Will be done.
Considering that most of my party decided they wanted to go somewhere else, and then, oh, by the way, now I'll follow you.
It is some kind of trap. You like that?
I end up dying and getting and fucking up half the time because a lot of times I end up like this. Going, where the fuck is my mouse? And you guys may be able to see it a lot easier than I can, but there's a lot of times where I end up going, where the fuck is my mouse? Because I end up losing it. And it makes no sense to me because it's like, all right, I put my mouse here, I let go of my mouse, I'm not touching it, and then all of a sudden my mouse disappears. It's not there. Now I'm trying to find the goddamn mouse because for some reason it decided it wanted to fucking disappear. Go back and attempt to do this. I don't know where that's going.
Of course. say?
Of course.
Cool.
So, Win, how'd you know? This looks like the right way out. Horton Tig. It won't be long now.
There's a side area over here that I want to investigate. May end up just pissing me off, but we'll see. Did I miss it? Either that or I'll really get prepared to start with. Let's see. Let's just see what's around.
By the tits of my ancestors. Horton Tig. I never thought I'd see this place in the flesh. I can see Branca all over this place. She always took chips from the walls at regular intervals when she was in a new tunnel. Check their composition. If she was still here, though, she'd have sentries out by now. This was Carradin's home Tig. He was an Orton before he got raised to Paragon. Even stayed here when he could have had his own house. I guess he didn't want to move his people to Bunamar. The City of the Dead. Carradin built it to honor the Legion of the Dead, but it was more like a sodding mausoleum than anything. Of course, that was all before he built the anvil. After that, he was the city's pet genius until he angered the king and fell into disfavor. No, there was a Tig here. The Orton Tig. Bunamar is north and west of here. But that's not important. Or at least I hope it isn't. The City of the Dead is known as the Dead Trenches since the Darkspawn conquered it. Much of the Legion was destroyed when the fortress fell. No one does. At the time, Orton Tig was almost part of the main city. No one bothered to mark where the anvil was stored. Now it's impossible to know if it's been moved or even destroyed. Trust me, if we find it, we find Branca.
Well, let's go then. Alright, I wanted to actually... One, I'm eating, so I wanted to give enough time to try and eat. Try and get some food into my system. Try and maybe get my blood sugar up a little bit. Alright, let's go.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Auto-saved, but I'm gonna do my own save.
It must be a wonderful thing to be able to read spells.
Wonderful. To you, perhaps. Most do not feel the same way.
Oh, what do they know? They're just jealous. The Maker gives you magic. You must use it. You do it so effortlessly. It's like breathing for you. I wish I had such talent.
But you do. You have your music, your dances. You are more graceful than anyone I've ever met. I think that perhaps the Maker gives us all magic, but of different sorts.
Even Ogren?
Ogren is a dwarf. He doesn't really come from the Maker.
Oh yes, that explains it.
As you say.
Oh, I've been meaning to see if... any of the bows that I had were actually any stronger than what she currently has. It's not as strong, but it has plus a half in... This one is stronger, so we're gonna go with this one. Are you really that worried about your papa? When Gabby gets really worried about her people, she gets very insistent on jumping on them. I mean, really, really insistent. So, okay. Not that that's a bad thing, because she is, I mean, she is, for all intents and purposes, an emotional support dog. She's specifically my wife's. But that does not mean that she is not in tune with the other humans in the house. So. Alright, Gabs. Thank you, puppers. Alright, let's see if she'll let me put her down. A lot of times, when she's not willing, or when she doesn't want you to put her down, she'll actually try and crawl up on your shoulders. She tends to be a bit of a parrot that way. And there we go. She's like, nope. No. You have water pumpers and you have food. Really glad this cable's a detachable cable. Okay, Gibbs. There you go. Alright, well I can't see the chat as well, but it gives her a place to perch so that she can be close to her papa. Thank you, Gabby. You're a good girl, I love you. Alright, let's use some injury kits here. I forgot. I actually have to put them in a slot and then use them. It's a little... Alright. Who else needs an injury kit right now? You don't. You don't. I just gave you an injury kit. Swinging a big, huge weapon. So let's compare the mallet that I've got here to his current weapon. Current weapon is a 14. This is a 12.6. Penetration. It's 11.2 versus 4.2. It's a big difference. Strength modifier 1.25. Strength modifier 1/10. This one also has a +3 to damage and a +2% melee critical. It's a -1 to dex, but I can live with that. Alright. Oh, this also has... That also has 2 open slots for runes. Okay. Alright. Alright, don't really have anything else. I thought I did. Okay, I don't have anything else to boost. Alright, we'll see how that works. I may end up having to exit out so that I can actually put some runes on his weapon and then come back in. Because runes, honestly, they make a very large difference. They may not seem like it, but they do, so... despite like the 2-point difference, I think the other additions as far as Ogren's weapon goes are actually very beneficial. So I am actually quite happy with that. I'll happily take health.
You should run while you can.
Alright, just gotta sit back and watch.
You forced our hand. Here comes trouble. Oh, lovely.
Concerned there for a minute, looks like. That didn't kill Mr. Ogre.
Stop wasting time, Warden. I'm not here to chat.
It will be done.
Save here real fast. Not camp. Strawberry's not cheese. We got another piece of cheese. Which are dangerous. Okay, save again. I've got Gabby sitting, or she's actually laying down on my desk, so she's easily petting range. So that makes her happy, and it makes me kind of happy because she's in petting range, and so I just got to reach out to her and pet her, and it helps me calm down.
It will be done.
Speaking of which, I do have a GoFundMe going for service animal for myself because I do actually need one. So I'll have the link for you in the description, so you guys can check that out. And don't forget to check me out on Facebook.
Yes.
Facebook.com/Panther0822. You can find me there. And then I'm also on YouTube, so I'm on a couple different mediums. So that you guys can check me out. All right, I'm gonna take a minute. I'm gonna eat some cheese. I'm still feeling a little hungry. So, I know I said I was gonna try and play for a couple hours. It's coming up on 10 o'clock. Yeah, it's coming up on 10 o'clock. So I've been playing about 2 hours. So I'm going to play for a little bit longer, and we'll see how far we get. I'm going to try to play till 11. That's what I'm going to try and play till, but I don't know if I'm going to make it. So for those of you who don't know, MS is an autoimmune disease. It attacks your central nervous system, and one of the other things it does is in your brain it destroys what's called myelin, which basically is the protective barrier basically around all the neurons and the things like that are firing in your brain and whatnot. So it strips that, which means that depending on the severity and whatnot, it ends up affecting you in a couple different ways. And emotionally is one of those ways, because I will go from hot to cold in no time flat. And right now I'm feeling kind of chill, and honestly I'm feeling drained. I had my really angry outburst that first hour or so, and that kind of drained me. And so for the most part, people will kind of look at that as, oh, you're just throwing a temper tantrum, get over it. No, that was an MS attack. Because it's a really vicious cycle, because I end up getting pissed off, and then I feed into that because I channel the energy into whatever it is that I'm ranting about, which doesn't help. And then I tend to also get pissed off because I'm angry. So I'm angry because I'm angry, and that doesn't help because it kind of keeps me in a little bit of a loop. And I've got to chill out, relax, and breathe a little bit. Which is why I'm actually eating the cheese at the moment. So I know this part probably isn't terribly exciting for you guys because I'm just eating and chilling for the moment. I kind of need to eat and chill for a minute, because if I don't, I'll probably end up going back into that really angry rage state. And I really don't actually like being in that state, because it's I end up getting very self-destructive to myself. And I also tend to end up breaking inanimate objects, so I try very hard not to do that, but I don't always succeed. I apologize. I just had my mouth really close to the microphone. So she's her hair. Feels like hair. So for you headphone users, I'm really sorry about that. Okay.
Here comes trouble!
You're gonna pay! As you say.
What's up, Caps? What's up? What's up? You okay? Is your... We got her a new collar, and I'll have to talk to Mama about that. She's been panting since we put it on her, and I'm a little concerned that it might be a little too tight on her. Doing those weapon differences actually seems to
Alright, that's what it is then.
because I want to save. I've gotten screwed over enough in this particular section as it is. I really don't want to lose progress. Rook.
There's nothing for you here. It's mine. I've claimed it. Clan? No, but it's still mine! Ruck's been here for years now, and no city dwarf will take him away.
Bah, he's a bloody scavenger. Good as sodding gone.
Be gone, you! You'll bring the Dark Ones back, you will. They'll crunch your bones.
Word has it you can only survive down here by eating the Darkspawn dead.
That's problematic. Oh, I feel like the camera goes slightly out of focus. Yeah. Alright.
It burns when it goes down. It burns! It's my claim, not yours! Crunch your bones!
These beasts are truly dangerous.
Thank you.
Is that all you got? You should run while you can. You forced our hands.
Wait. Save.
It will be done.
Probably would have done better.
Of course.
Go away! This is mine! Only I gets to plunder its riches!
No, I don't want your riches.
No! No talking! You leave my territory!
Well, we'll try the persuade.
You won't take anything from Ruck? You won't take his shiny worms? Or pretty rocks?
No, so I don't want them.
Oh. Ruck not mind that, maybe. Yes, Ruck's my name. I do not hear it much, so sometimes I like to speak it out loud. Ruck! 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 No filter, no mother, no warm blanket and stew and pillow and soft words. Rock doesn't deserve good memories. No.
I think your mother misses you.
She did not know. Not what I did. I was very, 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 very angry, and then someone was dead, and they wanted to send Rock to the mines. If I went to the mines, she would know. Everyone would know. So I came here instead. Once you eat, once you takes in the darkness, you not miss the light so much. You know, do you not? Rock sees. Yes, he sees the darkness inside you. No, she cannot. She remembers a boy, a little boy with bright eyes and a hammer, and she cannot see this. Swear, promise, vow you won't tell.
Alright.
Tell the mother Rock is dead. He's dead, and his bones are rotting in the crawler's webs, and she should never look again.
Alright.
Yes, that's what Rock is. Dead. Dead like bones that turn to dust when you touch them.
Alright, so we've got that updated. Let's take a look at our inventory real quick. I might need to sell some things to empty out the inventory. 63. I think he's the best person to trade with, though.
Looks like that bone picker is living in Branca's old camp. Lord, there were a lot of people and fires there once. Now I know she's not here anymore. She'd never have let something like that sleep in the same spot.
Take a look here, see. I'm gonna take a minute, guys, and I'm gonna explore a little bit, and mainly. Although it looks like I'm. Oh, wait. Work on by. Here we go. Cool. Really think there's much here. That being said, the right save spot. Let's actually find the right fucking save spot, because that so totally was not it. Hi, Gibbs. Hi. Where are you trying to get down? She wants to sit in my lap, so, alright. We got fucked by going this way, but let's see if we can actually get this done. Like being on my desk, Pepper Girls? Are you trying to get back up there? Got a good place for you? Make you happy? That dude is where I actually have to go next, so I just wanted to kind of finish exploring a little bit here. Okay. direction I have already gone. Okay. Let's take a look at the map real fast. Yeah, I was backtracking a little bit. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to backtrack. Spider. Alright, well I think I've screwed around enough, so let's that's just a repeat. That's just a circle. I do not want that, so I am. No, I don't. That is the direction. Save.
So, you found something other than Darkspawn to occupy your time, haven't you?
I was not expecting or not wanting to have this conversation right now, but sure.
You and Morrigan are I saw her going into your tent last night. I don't think she was there to tell you a bedtime story.
Well, we're just gonna go with 4.
You are so brazen, both of you.
And option 1.
Your relationship might affect our entire group, don't you think? If suddenly she is more important to you than the rest of us, you could take unnecessary risks for her, putting us all in danger.
Let's see here. We're gonna go with option 2 because honestly, for the most part, for Morgan, it actually really is just a physical relationship. Not that Morgan doesn't care, but Morgan really is focused on her. So, and again, not that it's a bad thing. Just.
So you're just playing with her then? How gentlemanly of you.
Option 3.
Oh, harmless flirting. You think it doesn't hurt anyone, don't you? Leave me alone. I wish I had never brought this up.
Yeah, that's good. Shit. Okay. That was a conversation I was not wanting to have right now. That was more of a campsite conversation. That was negative 13 though. That like seriously hurt. Good God. Okay. Yeah, I think a lot of that was because I built up a relationship high enough with her that I probably could have pursued something with Liliana, which honestly, I wasn't entirely positive I was really going to pursue a relationship with any of the characters, just to be honest. But it's not exactly something. It is kind of it is one of the aspects of the game that you guys can absolutely pursue. So, if you play a male character, you have honestly multiple options as far as potential partners. If you want to if you pursue the romantic side of the equation. That being said, if you decide to be a man whore and play around, which is actually absolutely possible, then just be prepared for some backlash. So.
Yes.
For you.
I doubt it, but I'll at least let you try.
As you like.
Yep, that's what I thought. combat mode, it might give the lead up. Has range because she is an archer.
It's done. Save. Alright. Honestly, at this point, guys, I think due to my lack of potions and whatnot, I honestly think I'm probably gonna call it here in a minute. Unless, although there's potential I'm closer to meeting up with Branca, I think.
Be done.
It's got 1 slot, +3 dex, +10 spirit resistance, and +4 damage versus darkspawn. That's not bad. Silkweave gloves. They're restricted to a mage. +10% nature damage. That's kind of helpful. Okay. Alright, let's save. Alright, well. Fuck you too. Alright. Right there. I'm gonna try it one more time. Like I said, I've only got 1 potion. Period, kind of, for the most part. So, although I should check and make sure that I give an injury kit to those who need it, because if I don't, they end up taking actually far more damage. Maybe this way will give me some better results. Maybe I'll actually meet up with Branca with this. Other party. Yes. I think about 15 to 11. Okay.
What is that? A trap?
Hopefully disarm the damn trap. Or you can just stab it and fuck yourself over. Very glad that my question was part of the Well, regardless of whether I find Branca or not, at 11 o'clock I am going to end the stream at that point, regardless of wherever I'm at. There's a very high possibility that I will probably do some off-camera stuff, like offload a lot of stuff and maybe even upgrade a weapon or two depending on whether I can. So, excuse me.
Is that all you've got?
They basically just trying to numbers.
No waste of time!
They're more annoying than Despite the frustration of having to replay some things multiple times, saving as frequently as I do
These beasts are surely dangerous.
has made life in a lot of ways lighter.
You should run while you can. Here comes trouble. I tried to be merciful.
It's attacking us.
Let's make this quick. run while you can.
Very well.
Stand still!
Makeup reserve. Brilliant!
Margaret wins again.
Really, actually don't care about the deep. I probably should, but I really don't. Battle axe. And a crossbow. Well, at the very least, they're self-fodder, so I'm really complain about that. Let's take a look at the map, see where we need to go. Looks like go up and to the left. To the right? No, I'm coming back. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come around the edge just to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Okay. It looks like I'm not missing a damn thing. Okay. This was just kind of a little area that I hadn't explored. Don't care. Probably should, but I don't.
Here, I bought you a towel, a bar of soap, and a razor while we were at the market.
What is this for?
You washed it.
I know what soap is, woman. What is this flimsy slip of metal?
It's a razor. You shave with it.
Shave. Any warrior worth his salt keeps his beard. That's what I keep telling Alistair.
It's matted. It has stale food stuck in it.
That's where that bit of herring got you. Anyway, it keeps my face warm. Doesn't have to be pretty. Besides, the ladies love it. Tickles them in all the right places if I wag my chin like this.
Oh, just take it. Take it.
Okay, it looks like I'm actually backtracking at this point, which is not what I want to do.
I'd give you a roll. Why not?
A roll?
Aye, anytime. Preferably in the dark.
I suppose I should be flattered.
I'm not sure I have the...
Okay, I've already explored all of that. Other than over to the right.
equipment for that, but sure, whatever gets you working.
Am I close to that spot? Ah, okay. Okay, now that that's explored. One of the things that I hate about the deep roads is I have a horrendous time navigating them. So, for those of you who are going, you need to go that way. I'm sorry. Wind finally leveled up. Alright, let's level wind.
Of course.
Or I guess not. That was longer. Okay, what was that about? Okay, I have no idea what that's about. finally actually got another healing potion.
Yes.
I'm gonna save here real fast. Alright. Someone's journal. Okay. The Orton tide, we will go south. Okay. My soldiers tell me I am mad, that the dead trenches are crawling with darkspawn, that we will surely die. Okay. Leaving this here in case they're right. Okay. This is her farewell.
Branca was thinking about me. I knew she still cared. Old softy. Looks like the dead trenches is our next stop
I could
then.
do that for you.
They say the darkspawn nest there. Whole herds of them. But that's where Branca went. And that's where I'm going.
Alright, let's hope I'm going in the right direction this time and not. All right, guys, it's a little past 11 o'clock in my local time, and that's Pacific Standard Time. At this point, I'm going to call it. We're at the Dead Trenches. And like I said, I'm probably actually going to do some off-camera stuff. I'm going to go back, sell some items, see what I can do to improve some weapons and or armor. And I might even do a couple of side quests here and there to try and maybe level. But I'm starting to get to a point where the points in between levels is pretty far between. So yeah, anyways, I want to thank you guys so much. I apologize for about the first hour-ish where I was just being an in-stage rage monster and kind of being a dick. So I'm going to apologize for that. I was just, again, when I have an MS flare-up, it's not cool. And it's not fun for me. So anyways, thank you guys so much for being on this journey with me. For those of you that are catching this on YouTube, because I uploaded it to YouTube due to the fact that I streamed this on Twitch. Thank you guys very much for watching, and for both of you guys on Twitch and on YouTube. Hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the like button. Let me know you guys were here. Throw your thoughts down in the comments. As far as some suggestions go, like I said, I've played and beat the game. I know once at least. I can't remember if I've beaten it twice. I can't remember if I've beaten it more than once. That I can't remember, but I know I've beaten it once. So, anyways, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification icon so that you guys get notified whenever I upload. Because again, I upload Monday through Friday. So yeah. Anyways, you guys rock. Thank you very much for putting up with my bullshit the first hour and a half. Yeah. Anyways, this is Panther0822. Peace out, guys. Have a good night.